I'm doing very well today. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, what did you want to talk about today? Did you have a topic that you were interested in discussing?
Uh, if you don't mind, I would like to talk about uh, the right way to have an interview.
Okay, great.
Yep.
So, are you familiar with the interviewing process and typical questions?
Actually, I'm not. That's why, yes, I'm taking online class.
Okay.
Yep.
Have you ever been in an interview before for a job?
Yes, not often, but I have experiences to have an interview.
Okay.
Yep.
Uh, how many companies have you worked for in the past?
I'm sorry.
How many companies have you worked for in the past?
Maybe 3 or 4. Yes, I have had the interview 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
Yep.
3 or 4 times. That's great. So, what kind of work do you do now?
I work in trading company.
Okay.
Yep.
Trading like stocks and bonds,
Yes,
currencies,
kind of
nice.
yeah, products.
Investment products
Yes,
or retail products.
it's business to business.
Okay, business to business. Okay, great. So, some of the things they want to ask you are personal questions or questions about your experience or about your education, right?
Yes.
What are some questions that you've had asked you before?
Uh, well, actually, they asked like a typical question. Why do you want
Really?
to work in our company? Or is there any special reason you want to quit the previous job, previous
Hmm.
company, transfer to this company? Or some company ask me uh, like tell me what you did in the morning in English to check English is to check English fluency.
What do they ask you? What did you do in the morning?
Yes, like that question to check to know my English proficiency. Yep,
Okay.
yep.
I see. So
Because
they
yeah,
ask you those questions to check your English proficiency.
yes, because those typical question like why do you want to work here? Interviewee may memorize the whole answer to that kind of question. So they ask what did you do in the morning to check my English skill?
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Does that make you nervous?
Uh, well, actually, yes, I'm quite nervous when I met some some question that I didn't prepare. I'm
I
quite
see.
nervous. Yeah.
Okay. So there's some simple questions. I guess most of the time it's best to be honest. Uh, but the way you answer the question, you have to use diplomacy and yeah, you want to be honest, but you want to put yourself in the best light.
Yes.
Do you know what that means? Put yourself in the best light.
Best glide.
Lite, light, like light, shining light,
I see. Yeah.
light. So they might ask you like, What was your biggest weakness?
Yes.
That's a difficult one, right?
Right.
You have to be honest, but at the same time, you have to show that what you're doing to overcome it.
Yes. Yes, I should be honest, but at the same time, I should tell my weakness with probability to be better.
Right, exactly. Good. I like that word, probability. So, like, try to say, like, if your weakness is, sometimes you can use a strength as a weakness, but it can't be too strong of a strength.
Yes.
Like, if you tend to stay too focused on something.
Correct.
Sometimes that's good. Some things take extreme focus. But other situations require teamwork or working together with people.
Yes.
So it depends on your job and how much you need to focus on something or how much more you might need to work in a group.
That's correct.
So why don't we do some practice?
Yes.
What can you tell me about yourself? That's a
Uh,
typical question.
yes. First of all, it's an honor to have an interview with you and with this company. To introduce myself, well, I memorized the whole sentence to introduce myself, but I almost forgot. Yes, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You remember? Oh, like, tell me about yourself. Like, that means like, tell me about what your interests are, what kind of person you are.
Yes.
Like, if you ask me that question, I might say, well, I'm fairly extroverted. I like people, but I spend a lot of time alone reading because that's my hobby. So I need a quiet place to read and be alone when I do that. But I make sure to go out and meet with my friends once or twice a week so that I can have a good conversation and spend time with them. I also like exercising. I do jogging and weightlifting, and I like Pilates and tennis. So if I asked you, what would you tell me about yourself? Would you say you like to spend more time alone or with other people?
Well, I guess extrovert person get more point in interview. So yes, if I have an interview, I would tell you like to introduce myself. I'm extrovert person, so I really like get along with the people, get in touch with the people, and it makes me happy. And I'm sure working in your company, when I work in your company, my personality should my personality must work most useful, uh, be useful work in the company.
Right.
Yeah.
That's good. How about like any hobbies? Do you have any hobbies or sports?
Yes, my hobby is swimming. It's I started to swim. I have learned to swim when I was a child. So it's related with my strong point, endurance. Uh, and then I think endurance is important thing
Yeah.
to do something routinely, to do something daily. It would be a strong point.
Yep. Exactly. So that's good. How about are you single, married?
Yes, I'm single. I'm single, and I think that's why I can focus on more than people who got married because I can concentrate on work 100% because I'm live
Exactly.
alone. Yes, and there is nothing that I have to concern.
Okay. So you want to say there's nothing. Mm, there's nothing else I'm focused on.
Yeah, there's nothing else I'm focused on.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you could say there's nothing else I'm concerned with.
Yes, I'm concerned with.
Right.
Right.
Or you can say there's nothing else I have to focus on.
I have to focus on.
Right. Like if you're focused on your family, maybe you have to take time off work if your son is sick. Right?
Yes. Son is sick?
Yeah.
Son is sick.
Son.
Son.
Yeah. Son or daughter.
Yes.
Child.
Yep.
Right. So, yeah, single people can focus on their job and their career, right?
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's good. That's a good point. Some companies like married people, but some companies don't like married people.
Yes.
So if you need to work with people, they like extroverted people.
Correct.
But if you're a programmer, they like
like
introverted people who can focus and write code.
Yes.
But they also like team workers because most programs have a team.
It depends on situation, depend on which work I have.
Right. So some of the other questions might be like, can you list your strengths?
Yes. My strength is endurance, as I've told you already, and then also second foreign language means I can deal with more wide and more field than others, and I also very general means I can get along with co-workers that not familiar, or yes, yep.
Okay, good. How about your weaknesses? Do you have any weaknesses?
Weakness, as I've told you already, sometimes I focus on too much that I can't afford to look around or yeah.
Sometimes I focus on too much.
Yes, focus on too much.
Can't move around.
Yes, can't move around. But I guess I can make it better. I can make it better. I can make it better I can make it better through looking around often or change atmosphere.
Okay.
Yep.
Or changing atmosphere.
Changing
Okay, that's fine.
Yep.
So, what you want to do is, you want to try and come up with an answer to that question, and then memorize it.
Yes.
So that when they ask you that, you can say it perfectly without hesitation.
Exactly. Yes.
Right. So, like, you might say, sometimes I get too focused.
Sometimes I get too focused.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you get too focused on a project.
Yes, get to focus on project.
Let's see. But I'm trying to make an effort.
Make an effort.
Yeah, but use a conjunction. But I'm trying to make an effort
Trying to make an effort
to communicate with others in my department.
Yes, with yes, my department.
Yeah. In order to stay connected.
In order to stay connected.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if you're not connected socially with the other people in your office a little bit, then they might forget that you're there or wonder why you're not part of the team.
Yes.
Right. So, like, you might say, sometimes I get too focused on a project and lose track of people in my department, or lose a connection to my team.
Yes, lose a connection with my team.
Yeah, or let's see, what's a better way to say that? I get too focused and forget about the others in my office.
Yes, forget about the others in office.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The others, just coworkers. Forget about my coworkers.
Yes, just coworkers. Yes, that would be a nice answer.
Mm-hmm. But I'm trying to make an effort to communicate with others in my department in order to stay connected. Like, connected with people.
Yes, connected.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
All right, Brian, I gotta get going to my next class, but you did really good.
Yes, thank you.
Take a look at the corrections and let me know if you have any questions, okay?
Yes, okay. Thank you for your correction, and it's nice to have you class with you.
Me too. It was great to meet you. Take care.
Take care. Thank you.